Good morning, everybody. Danny Shea. I think it's Friday. Anyway, I want to thank you all for hanging with me. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to the people who aren't even watching me, who are going to be. That's me being silly. So to the new subscribers, I just want to share what I do at night before I go to sleep. I come in and I pull a card. Last night I pulled 3. Was very ambitious. And the reason I pulled 3, I pulled a tarot. And this is for when I wake up at 2 in the morning, trying to go back to sleep again instead of thinking of world events or my personal events or things that don't really matter that I can't fix at 2 o'clock in the morning. I think about and meditate on the cards, and then I go back into sleep. So I pulled the Wild Unknown, and I got the Star reversed. And when I looked at this, I went, take your star from the dark and put it into the light. Okay, I'll do that. So we have our star is rising. It's moving into a different area. And can you all feel that? I mean, I'm getting so many repeating numbers. Last week when we were camping, every time I looked at the odometer, it was repeating numbers of 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 2. I mean, it was crazy. So our star is going here to light. And this is a metaphysical card for me as well. So I said, okay, well, just pull your, your regular go to sleep cards. And I grabbed this deck. I meant to grab the Shaman Oracle. I grabbed the Enchanted Map, and I got Wishing Well. And I thought, I mean, if you look at that, what is that up there? It's coming up from the well. So keep our intentions pure. And that's a mask. A masquerade, a mask for a masquerade ball or something. So just be careful of what masks we're wearing. And that's what I got with this. And again, it goes back to intention. And then the mystical shaman card I got. Are we looking at the world through child's eyes? Are we being, or are we being just so cynical with everything we see that we can't see any beauty in it? We can't see any newness in it. We can't see. Just leave it there. So these cards are great to go to sleep on. And I really like looking at the world through child's eyes. Ooh, look at that's awesome. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that there. You know what I mean? All right. Now let's get into the dirt. All right. Let's see. Somebody was asking, I'm going to read on this really quick. The 2 Republicans that are going in to meet with Trumpy from Michigan. Majority Leader Mike Shirley and House Speaker Lee Chatfield. And then you had Lindsey Graham doing his crazy stuff, which I read on in part 1. I don't know what I said. I can never remember what I talk about. Sometimes a little bit. But anyway, so these two people going to see Trump. And I'm feeling like They don't want to go, but they're kind of forced into going. And that is to calm their base down so that they still have some kind of control or power, if that makes sense. Just so that they can, still have a voice. If they didn't go, their base would just leave them, but they still want to have a voice. So if that is true, what I'm feeling, what is their voice for? Is it for destruction? Is it to bring the country together? Is it to help, or is it to hurt Michigan? Is it to help or to hurt Michigan? Let's just bring this down so y'all can see. See what I see? Do you see what I see? Ace of Swords. Is it going to help? Is it going to hurt? They're bringing it. Let's just keep going. To me, the Ace of Swords, it's new truths coming out. It's a new start that is that is based in truth, that is with this snake, that is bringing people together, both sides, all colors. And the lightning, it isn't red, it's white. It's white light coming in. It's being okay, it's being crossed by the 8 of Wands with the red lightning bolt. So the eight of Wands is, fast news coming at you really hard. And in this deck, this is the Wild Unknown deck. In this deck, that wand right there, I just got a flash of the Ace of Wands, the Fred Flintstone wand. Boom! Big news. So let's just see if we can get what that big news is. Oh, that's a lovely card. Do y'all see that? That's so funny. 9 of Swords, reversed. Okay, when I read this Wild Unknown, it's more of the imagery that I get. They know at the base of this reading, they know that there are worms crawling in and out of what Trump is trying to do. This is a dead issue. Dead issue. Behind it, it is the 9 of Wands. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. We're ending that cycle and we're moving forward. We're moving forward to the Father of Cups, the King of Cups, the Joe Biden card. Thank you. And these guys are feeling, here's the 2 of Pentacles, which is bringing balance, which is trying to, it's very similar to this snake body around the Ace of Swords. You have the figure 8 around the 2 Pentacles. It's upside down. They're trying to bring balance in it. But is this 8 of Wands? I'm going to have to clarify that because I'm getting a sense that that is Trump's noise. So what's going on internally in this? What is happening They want to bring balance. They want to bring a new balance to this. Boom. Ace of Wands externally. We talked about that with this card. Ace of Wands. And in the hopes and fears, we have the Fool. In the final outcome, the Sun. I'm going to leave it there because I don't need to go any further with this, I don't think. These two guys that are going there, and I am going to clarify that with my fountain deck. So these two guys are just appeasing Trump to try to quiet the news. That's what I'm getting out of this. And I shouldn't go on because it's going to be done. Being stabbed in the back. I mean, by the time you watch this, they're already at the, they're on their way. But you have the Star of Hope. Going back to a simpler time. Trump's going to feel stabbed in the back. These guys are bringing the Star of Hope, going back to a simpler time. They're bringing out, they're saying no to Trump, and he's getting all crazy, and he's going to be spreading news. Father of Cups and the Sun. Woohoo! Alrighty. Let's go into E. Murphy. Blocking the stimulus. And, not blocking the stimulus, blocking Joe Biden's money, his offices, not certifying, not saying that he can get information. And we had some subscribers asking about that, so I'm going to read quickly on her, just give my take on it. And then I want to go into Mnuchin and McConnell. And they had a meeting about the stimulus and the heroes. And they said, we're not doing anything more. How's that going to play out for the voters in Kentucky? How is that going to play out for the voters of the United States? I tell you what, I do not get why these Republicans are so friggin' quiet. All right. Murphy. Let's read on her. Murphy. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? When are you going to certify this election? Georgia already came out with the recount, and the guy who is in charge of the elections said, I am a huge Trump supporter. I liked him since 2016. What's the matter with him? But he likes his conservative views. He liked the conservative way that Trump was doing things. Okay, all right. He goes, but numbers don't lie. Numbers are numbers. And these people need to grow up. Like, good for you. Good for you. Even Tucker Carlson. I read an article, and I gotta tell you, digression. I gotta tell you, I have such a hard time reading the whole article just because it's anyway, they were talking about Trump's lawyers. And I think Tucker Carlson even started not bad-mouthing, but just telling the attorney, Trump's attorney, you got to have evidence. You can't just come out with these claims without evidence. Where's the evidence? Bring me the evidence. Like, did I read that right? Is Carlson even going against these frivolous lawsuits? Anyway, Emily, I think that's her name, Murphy, blocking Joe's money. Whoa, that flipped out. 3 cards. That was just me and my bad hands. All right, Joe. Not Joe. Murphy. What are you doing with Joe's money in his office? Emily, what are you doing? GSA, what are you doing? She is so tangled up into this web. So, and then she's got the 2 of Cups reversed and the 2 of Swords. And she's at a crossroads. She is at a crossroads. She knows, when I'm getting this, is that she knows that, wow. She knows that she's not doing the right thing. And she will be doing the right thing. But she knows right now that she's not. She's caught up in Trump's stuff. So let's ask, is Trump is Trump meddling in GSA? Oh, hands. This one did pop out. Five of Cups, which is loss. And it came out upside down. Is Trump meddling? GSA. Trump. You guys are going, yes! I hear you. Yes! Well, that's interesting. We got the World card. We got the Chariot. And we got that. So the World card is a completion card. The Chariot is moving on card. Death card is a completion card, I think. But you get to start something new. So is he? Yeah, these cards aren't good. These cards aren't good. Right? The World? Look at that. So the world is seeing, the world is watching, and I asked, is Trump getting involved? Yeah, his whole world is upside down. Well, it's not in this card, but everything about him staying in the White House is his world. His world will be kept right side up. But because of this, because he has to move on, his world is gonna, I don't know, looks like he had eaten. So, let's get on to something that, 23 minutes. I got to keep this close to 30 because it takes too long to update. Stimulus, HEROES Act. When will this pass? When will people get money? And when are people going to get money? Okay. I had to pause and just refocus, get away from the other question. When are Americans going to get the help they need financially so that we can get this virus under control, so we can save our businesses, save our economy? When are they going to pass a second stimulus? And I'm just going to put one card in for each month. I would like to say weeks or days, but let's just see. Holy crap. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First month, two sides coming together to work on one thing. It's the Two of Wands. They're thinking about it, they're planning, they're getting closer. The second month, the Ace of Swords, truth. Is this when it happens? Is this when they come together to do it? To say, yes, we need to put money on people's in people's pockets. Let's quit playing games. Let's just do it and bring a rebirth and a rebalance. Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope it's the second month. What is this Devil? What is this Three of Swords? What is this Two of Cups reversed? And what is this Five of Cups loss? It's too late if this is what I'm reading, or did Trump not sign it? It's too little too late for so many people. And this is, I was thinking about this morning. So I'll just read on it. The government's not going to help us. Y'all, it's not going to help. So, how do we empower ourselves? Whatever we can do to help our neighbors, whether they're Trump supporters, whether they're Biden supporters, whether they're bathrobe tarot supporters, whether they're trying to bring some light. And I'm not asking for gifts. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm fine. I'm great. I'm doing good. But if you see somebody in need, do what you can to help them out. And if you are in need, ask for help. Ask for help. Even if it's just putting it out there with a white candle, and thinking and praying and just, oh, please, somebody help. Send me some help, universe. Don't be afraid to ask. All right. Sorry. Mnuchin and McConnell. How is this going to work for the Kentucky voters? I think it's that same reading I just did. How is this going to work? I'm just going to pull 6 quick cards on it. How is this going to work for Kentucky? Mnuchin and McConnell. And it's just not Kentucky voters. It's everybody. The moon reversed, such dark, shadowy energy reversed, being caught up in the wheel of fortune. All of in this deck, all of the web, on just the darkness. But there is light. Do you see the owl? The owl's looking through the darkness. A lot of heartache. More darkness, the Magician reversed, and the Mother of Pentacles. So, All right, guys, we still have a ways to go. I wish I could sugarcoat this, but we don't. But we do have the Mother of Pentacles, a new comforting start in the potential near future. But at the base of the reading, we have the Three of Swords. We have the High Priestess reversed. We have the Magician reversed. This is the dark energy that is leaving us, that is moving on to this Mother of Pentacles energy. But we're still in it. So we've got to stay, however we can, in the light, being positive. All right, so talk about that. Let's talk about, I know a lot of people are asking about justice for Trump and his administration. I'm gonna use different cards here. And, because I'm at 30. Okay, hang on, pause. Okay, I pulled some cards and was thinking about this just to be a little faster so I can upload this. Will the Trump enablers face justice on this plane, in Earth, in this time? The Empress reversed, the Father of Cups, and the Son of Wands. This is saying, to me, this is saying that Russia's going to be found out. It's going to happen under Joe Biden. And this Son of Wands is going to bring new light, new information to this Empress reversed card. So both of these things are surrounding the Father of Cups energy, my card for Joe Biden. And what's challenging all of this is the Knave of Pentacles. What challenges all of this wanting justice and stuff is this new beginning, this new financial start, this new way of being in the United States, coming together as one. So that's challenging this justice. I pulled 3 oracle cards, mystical, shaman, oracle, the higher power, higher source cards. The child, taming the wind, and the mystical shaman. When we're kids, we don't think about politics or whatever. You know, we just go about our lives and we do what we need to do. Some days are good, like when you have your homework ready to turn in. Other days are really bad when you don't have your homework ready. And then it's a pop quiz. You know, but the days just go, and you mainly just go out and play and have fun and do this. Get back to this childlike energy. Taming the wind. We're trying to tame the wind. We're trying to control the direction of the wind versus just allowing it to happen. The mystical shaman reversed. And when I pulled this, I went, let a higher power deal with justice for these people. And what's challenging all this is the Ace of Swords, where we want truth right now. We want justice right now. Yes, we do. All right. So it's going to be a challenge for us. There's no doubt about it, because it feels from these cards that we will be getting this information, but Joe Biden is going to kind of temper the energy down. And as a light worker, we need to be more of a child and stop trying to tame the wind. Listen to our inner voices, reattach to this mystical shaman that's within us all as to how we should be moving on with our lives. And it shouldn't be all about revenge. It should be about something else. And revenge isn't the right word. You know, we just don't want to see these people get away with all that they did. And I don't think that they will. All right, I still didn't get to who Newsom's going to pick for Kamala for Senate, but all right, I'm going to stop it there. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging with me. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Peace and love.